Hello, welcome back to Just Smell Better, the best fragrance channel in the world. Don't buy this instead, fragrance edition. This is the second time I do this video. I got some new recommendations, some new colognes that I don't recommend because you know designer fragrances are usually really repetitive. They use the same notes, the same scents, they're just mass appealing. And as you can see behind me, you can definitely get a little bit carried away by this hobby and start buying every cologne you see on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram. So today I'm gonna help you out in your wallet by telling you better alternatives for some colognes so that you don't make the same mistakes that I have done. The first cologne that you should not buy is Versace Eros Energy. This cologne cost me like a bunch. I paid, I'm pretty sure $100 for it. When it was still pretty new, pretty brand new, I paid retail and I was searching for this all over the place, all over my city. And I'm a big fan of the Eros line. You know, the original was one of my first colognes of all time, one of my most complimented scents of all time. It smells so good. The flame is still decent. So when I got this one, I was expecting that same compliment getter DNA with that green apple, the mintiness, the freshness, the sexiness. It's not anything like that. This does the Credabentis DNA in the Versace way. It's honestly nothing new. They shouldn't be in the Eros line. Instead, get the real Credabentis original DNA in Club de Nuit Intense Man. $30 cologne, $70 less than this one. It cost me and it's way better. I wear this one to the gym in the rainy days, the spring days, when I want to feel masculine, I want to feel fresh. It has the same, you know, notes, citruses, the blood orange, the lemons, the smokiness, the musk, the patchouli, but it's just a little better for some reason. Maybe it's the fact that this one is way cheaper and this one I had huge expectations, so this one brings it down a little bit and the price boosts this up. Maybe that's the reason, but I prefer this one 100 times better than this one, and I'll wear this one way more times than I ever will this one. Don't buy the overhyped Gaultier Beau Paradise Garden. Yes, I have been a part of the problem, hyping this one up a little bit. I never claimed it was good, you know. I said it's decent, let me test that out a little bit. But as I tested it out a few more times, it started giving me the headache. I talked about it a lot in my recent videos, how this one gives me a huge headache. It has a decent coconut, refreshing, like tropical smell mixed with a little bit of like mintiness, green notes, but it's a little bit too synthetic in my opinion. Kind of like, imagine you spray 10 sprays of Dior Sauvage and your whole room stinks of that ambroxan, syntheticness, sweetness. That's what I feel when I spray this one. So instead, get Rasasi Hawas Ice. Again, not only is it cheaper than this one was like 110, this one was like 75, still a little bit overpriced, and it's the same kind of DNA. You know, I still get a lot of fruitiness, I still get a lot of syntheticness, I still get a lot of refreshness. Does it have potential to be headache inducing? Yeah, it probably does. Like, I'm pretty sure it gave me a headache once or twice, but it's a lot more wearable. Honestly, smelling it like this, it smells really good. It smells like kind of like soda, you know, which I have another one coming up that smells kind of like soda. It smells like iced lemonade. So in my opinion, the lemons in this, like the citruses, are just done a little bit better than the coconut smell on this one. So if you want a refreshing, sweet, fruity scent, I'd rather go for Rasasi Hawas Ice than Gaultier Beau Paradise Garden. Don't buy Coach Green. Recently I went to like a Sephora, I think it was a Sephora in Coast, and I smelled Coach Blue, and it was pretty underwhelming too. So Coach doesn't have a good impression, at least on my mind. And I say that because every time I talk trash about a cologne, there's someone in the comments saying like, you don't know what you're talking about, you shouldn't be reviewing colognes, I love this cologne, shut your... I'm talking about my opinion, all right? You can go love your colognes, but in my opinion, Coach Green isn't that good. It does have that nice kind of like Kiwi Jolly Rancher smell, but it's a little bit, again, too synthetic and sweet for my liking. Kind of like don't want to like smell like that in society. So instead I went for another fruity, kind of realistic scent, and it's Terre dhermes. This is the Eau de Toilette. And the reason I say realistic is because this one smells a lot like orange. Imagine spraying an orange juice like in the morning when you still went to high school. Your mom was spraying you that orange juice. That's what this one smells like. Similar price range. I think I picked this one up for like $40 and this one for like $55.50. So pretty similar, but I'd rather get Terre dhermes over Coach Green. Again, just my opinion. Don't start hating me in the comments. Don't buy Versace Dylan Blue. It's really popular, one of the most popular blue fragrances, especially among teenagers. I never really liked it. To me, it reminds me like a second coming of Dior Sauvage, like the child of Dior Sauvage. And I never really liked that. I was always a Bleu de Chanel type of guy, never a Dior Sauvage guy. Like objectively, it smells really good. Like, let's say you're 15, you're walking in high school, you walk past some girls, they might turn their head and smell you, you know, because it smells decently good. It smells attractive. I can pull it off in the gym. I wore it to the gym and it's performed really good. So it's decent, but I just think there's better blue fragrances and there's no point in buying this one when you're gonna buy another one and you're gonna wear that other one way more than you ever wore this one. That's what happened to me. I bought another blue fragrance, never really wore this one. And that other blue fragrance is YSL Y Eau de Parfum. It tones down that ambroxan and it replaces it with the sweetness, which usually I'm more of a fan of ambroxan than the sweetness, but for some reason in this case, it's the other way around. I prefer the sweetness over the ambroxan. This one makes me smell clean, fresh, and attractive at the same time. It's really good for the gym, which I know a lot of you guys go to the gym, right? And for school, which I know a lot of you guys are in school. So honestly, none of these are bad, but for me, again, my opinion, this one is way better. It's better to spend the money on this one, the extra $30, $40 on this one, but try them both out. Go to the store and try them out. Try them out for yourself. But if you like Yves Saint Laurent Y Eau de Parfum more than Dylan Blue, you gotta subscribe to the channel. Come on now. Don't buy Mancera's Oud Lemon Mint. Pretty disappointed with this one. I was really hyped to open this one, to smell this one, to try it out, and it does smell decent for that lemon and mint scent, but unfortunately it does have oud in the name, and I am not a big fan of oud. To me it smells kind of like rancid, like it smells like an animal, you know, animalistic, feces. It smells dirty. So unfortunately that is what brings this one down, the oud, or else I love the refreshing smell of the lemon and the mint, and the coloring is pretty good too. Look at that. Scents that I recommend: Maison Francis Kurkdjian, Aqua, Celestia, Cologne, Forte. Whoa, we're getting into niche now. Yes, I know, but this one is niche too. Even though Mancera is a cheaper brand, it is considered niche. So I thought, why not replace it with another niche fragrance? I know the price is a little bit different. You know, this one's like 75 bucks. This one is 185. Double the price, more than double, but to me it's worth it. This one does the thing that this one does, but without the oud. It's just refreshing. It's fruity. And this one's the other one that I was talking about that smells like soda. It smells like a sparkling lemonade, like Sprite. And I know it might be a little bit hard to pull off. It might, like, you might think, I can't pull off a Sprite. You know, this one, Mancera, has Tonka Cola. I don't want to wear Maison Francis Kurkdjian Tonka Sprite, but it's not like that at all. It's really wearable. I would literally wear this one to my job at a warehouse, not offend anyone. I would get really good whiffs of it. But if you like oud, I guess this is for you. I'm not gonna, you know, yuck your yum, but I am gonna yuck your yum. Not a big fan of oud, but this one gets a big plus. So that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, follow me on Instagram, on TikTok. Check out smellbettersamples.com to sample my fragrances back here. Thank you for watching. Just smell better.